Welcome back to the tier list. Today we are going to finish off the prequels with episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So far we have episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and episode 2, The Attack of the Clones. At the end of this episode, we're going to go through and tweak the rankings a little bit, move some down, move some up. We'll see how all that goes at the end of this episode, so stay tuned. Also, if you have not already, check out the other two videos, get my thoughts on each of these levels, just so you're up to date. Other than that, let's get right into it. Starting, Episode 3, Level 1, Battle over Coruscant. Straight into slightly more enjoyable. It is an on-the-rails shooter type of level. You're in the Jedi Interceptors, honestly just going through the motions, shooting at targets, whatever. I do enjoy it though. It's a good beginner. Whoa. It's a good beginning to the episode 3 lineup here. I enjoy it, and you can get through this level pretty quick and get a lot of studs and get all of the mini kits and the red brick from the level. You can get done with it in one go. That brings us to episode 3, level 2, Chancellor in Peril. I'm also going to put it in slightly more enjoyable. I like that you go through the Separatist capital ship, the Invisible Hand. I like that you fight Count Dooku like towards the middle of the level, and then you continue on. After you get through like the elevator shaft part, I guess the whole ship is sideways. You can tell through like the pictures through the doors. Not sure how accurate that is, but it's funny that they included that detail. Other than that, I really enjoy this level. I'm kind of glad that you don't fight Grievous. I think having 2 boss fights would have made it a little bit extra, but overall, great level. Episode 3, Level 3, General Grievous. Plain. I recently played through all these levels just to get some B-roll, and getting through Grievous, it's not bad. It's just, you hit Grievous a couple times, he jumps to a different part of the map, you make your way over and hit him again, and then he just jumps back into the arena. It's not terrible. I wouldn't call it bad necessarily. I do like that there are a lot of extras that you can go through when you're on free play, but it's just plain. Not much to write home about. Level 4, Defense of Kashyyyk. This level is a little longer personally, although I do like Yoda as a character, and in the original, he gets his little council chair or floaty pod, whatever it is. He does not get it in the complete saga, and I think that's a bit of a miss because the Yoda's movement is kind of annoying to me. I do like the level overall. It's just a little too long for what you're doing. I'm going to put in slightly worse. I wouldn't say it's forgettable or bad, but personally, I think I would have rather played as maybe a different Jedi for a level that's this long. Next, Ruin of the Jedi. Another Yoda level. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of Yoda's movement in the complete saga, but overall, I do like this level. So I'm going to put it in slightly more enjoyable. You can kind of tell that I am a big fan of Revenge of the Sith, and already we have 3 Revenge of the Sith levels in B, and only 1 in slightly worse. Next, final level, Darth Vader. I'm going to put it in very fun. I think this is a very fun level. I like how you go through the level co-op, you're doing things together, you're opening valves, pressing buttons, all that kind of stuff. And then at the very end, your co-op partner is the boss. Right? And it's fun. If you're playing single player, you obviously fight Anakin, but I think that's very fun. Now, we have all of the episode 3 levels up on the board. I want to go through each of these levels and see if we need to tweak the ranking a little bit. So let's go back in order. So starting with negotiations, I kind of want to keep it in plain. It is the first level you play in either of the two games that it's in. I'm going to keep it in plain. I'm going to keep that in plain. Next, Invasion of Naboo. I do enjoy this one. You know what? I think I'm going to move it to slightly more enjoyable. I'm going to move it to slightly more enjoyable. I do think that the setting of the level is better than Negotiations, for example, where you're going through the ancient ruins of Naboo, and you get to play as Jar Jar. Next, here we go. Escape from Naboo. You know, maybe I'll put it up in plain. That might change later on. But I'll put it in plain. It moves up one. It might even move up to slightly more enjoyable when we go through every single level. But for now, I'm going to say plain. Mos Espadres. I'm just going to do it. I think there's a little bit of recency bias because I had played the episode 1 levels for some B-roll. The level itself is not very hard, except if you're playing on the original. It's just, it's kind of annoying. I wouldn't want to replay it other than to unlock all of the mini kits and get the red brick or whatever. It's gonna go in forgettable or bad. It's gonna go in E. Retake Theed Palace. I think I might keep it in plain. Retake Theed Palace might stay in plain. Like I said in the first video, it's similar to Escape from Naboo, right? You're in the same kind of area, right? Same group of characters. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not too sure about this one. I feel like it's like neutral. So I'm going to keep it in plain, right next to Escape from Naboo. I'm going to keep it in plain. And then I think that brings us to Darth Maul. I'm going to keep it in slightly more enjoyable. Darth Maul's slightly more enjoyable. I think I got it right the first time. I do enjoy going through this level. Honestly, I wouldn't play it more than a couple times, honestly, just to unlock all the stuff, like getting True Jedi and all the mini kits and the red brick, but that's about it. I wouldn't say it's bad though, or plain. I do enjoy the boss levels. In this one, I do like this one. Moving on to episode 2. Whoa. Episode 2, level 1, Bounty Hunter Pursuit. First level, vehicle level. I think I might move it to bad. I think this level in particular, not great. I probably would say that it's kind of boring. Not really a big fan of this level. Next. Where are you? Discovery on Camino. I think I'm gonna keep it in slightly more enjoyable. Slightly more enjoyable. I don't know if I want to put it in very fun. I don't know if I want to do that. It's like when you're playing 2-player, Astromech Droid doesn't really do much. So that kind of holds it back for me. Discovery on Camino stays in slightly more enjoyable. Which brings us to Droid Factory. I wouldn't say that it's a bad level. I think I talked about this on the last video when we did episode 2 levels. It's not a bad level. I just don't know. Maybe it's slightly more enjoyable. Maybe we move it up one. I'm going to put it in slightly more enjoyable. I'm a bit iffy. If you can't tell, I'm a bit iffy on Droid Factory. Next, here we are. Jedi Battle, slightly worse. In all honesty, I don't think it's that good of a level. I think putting it slightly worse, kind of recency bias. It's kind of annoying to play through. The whole thing is just, destroy these battle droids and then move on, right? Not a big fan, and that's all I gotta say about it. I don't think it's that good of a level. Now, right next to it, Gunship Cavalry, slightly worse. I think I'm gonna keep it in slightly worse. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Bounty Hunter Pursuit or the Mos Espadres. I don't think it's as fun to play as like the Battle over Coruscant, I'm gonna keep it slightly worse. I think it could have been better. It's definitely better than the original Gunship Cavalry. So I think slightly worse is where this level fits the best. And finally, Count Dooku. I think I said this in the last video. I'm not a big fan of this level. There's not much here, you know, unless you go back and free play. I'm gonna put it in forgettable or bad. I'm gonna put it in E. I don't like it. I don't like this level. Nothing wrong with the boss battle itself, but it's the level leading up to it. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. And that's episode 2 done. So let's go through episode 3 one more time, since we're going through all the prequel levels. Battle over Coruscant, slightly more enjoyable. I think I'm going to keep it there. Chancellor in Peril, you know what? I think I might change my mind on this one. I think it's going to go up to A tier. It's going to go up to A tier. Next, General Grievous. Maybe it goes down to slightly worse. I think we're going to keep it in slightly worse. Don't feel like I would want to play it again for fun, you know? Next. Where is it? What am I blind? Is it Defense of Kashyyyk that's next? I think so. Yeah, Defense of Kashyyyk. Slightly worse. I think it's slightly worse. Maybe bad. I don't know if I want to put it in bad. I don't know. It's long, and I don't really like playing as Yoda as one of the main characters in this particular level. Usually for this one, I'm running around as Chewbacca, and then when I need Yoda, I'll switch to him. And having Yoda as one of the 2 characters that you play as, and for me, I don't necessarily like the movement. I do like Kashyyyk, the level. It's tough. This one's kind of tough. You know what? No, I'm going to keep it slightly worse. And that brings us to Ruin of the Jedi. I'm going to say plain. Thinking back on it now, I probably had a little bit of recency bias putting it in slightly more enjoyable. It's a fun level, but look, I love Yoda, but his movement in the complete saga is just, it's a little annoying to me. I want to be clear, I don't hate Yoda. I don't hate Yoda in this game. It's just when he's one of the main characters that you play as, you know, I'm not a big fan of his movement. Next, I think Darth Vader. I'm going to keep it at very fun. This is a very fun level. I like the co-op aspect of it. I like that you fight the other character, right? The other player at the very end. I think it's a great level. And for the original game, I think it's a great closer to the 3 movies. And that is the prequel trilogy done. So this is what we have so far. Next, I'm going to be starting on the original trilogy. You can see some of them down here. Guys, let me know what you think. Where would you move some of these levels? Maybe you put Darth Vader in Hurts to Play. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyways, guys, all jokes. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I am Exobricks360 on all of those platforms. Like I said in the past couple of videos, we have been playing through Star Wars, the original trilogy. Anyways, be on the lookout for the next tier list video. We're going to go through the original trilogy. Guys, have a good one. I'll see you later.